Well, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today's reading is going to be a love reading. I'm going to take a look at um, the other person, the relationship, you and the relationship. Also, for those of you looking for love, I will do a spin on that as well if you don't have anyone in your sights, for instance, like maybe where to go look or something like that. So let's get started here. Um, and I really appreciate if you could hit that like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. It'd be awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, got the business out of the way. Let's get started here. Just a second. I'm going to rearrange something here. Just give me a second. Okay, thanks. Just making room for things. Here we go. Let's cut these cards. This is for, did I say the week of 9/22? Okay. So this is to start with just if you are looking for someone or you have someone specific in mind that you're either trying to, get with. So we're going to look at the overall relationship, which is justice. You and the relationship, Nine of Wands. The other person, how are they viewing the relationship? Six of Cups. What you don't see. Moon, what you need to look for. Three of Wands. And the unexpected energy, please. Four of Swords. Challenge. Three of Swords. Strength. Hermit. And where is this relationship headed? Seven of Coins. 10 of Coins. I'm going to leave it right there. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Once I'm done with this reading, I'll pull a couple cards on if you are actually looking for someone, where to look. So bear with me here. So the relationship itself right now is justice, which I feel like, overall, I feel like whoever this other person is to you, there is balance between the two of you. Now, for some people, this could be actually a commitment coming in. It also could actually be someone, if you are married, it could be a divorce. But I don't think so. I really don't, just because of the cards. But I do feel like there is a couple different energies happening here. And the reason why I feel like you're looking at the reading, well, for one, there has been some kind of disappointment. I'm sorry. The bottom of the deck is Five of Cups. And right now, with this situation, you are not really looking at what you have. There's been something said, something lost, or something you feel is missing. And it's kind of has you disappointed. And I feel like with the Nine of Wands in your energy towards this situation, you're feeling like, can I keep doing this? Can I keep going day after day after day? I feel like you're at a breaking point. I don't think you break, but you feel like you are. You feel tired and you feel worn out and worn down. The Six of Cups is how this other person is seeing it. They have a grand vision of the past, of something from the past. So there is something with you that reminds them of someone else or a past situation. I'm not getting the feeling that it's bad, but it could be that they don't want to make a same mistake again. They could be, or they could be, and it could be either way. They could be like so focused on a past relationship that they don't know if anyone can exceed that. Like they might be really stuck in the past on something. So just keep that in mind. And I'm getting that a little bit because of the Moon card. But I feel like whatever this is, there's some kind of lack of communication here and something that's very unclear about where the relationship is headed. I do feel like, again, with the relationship being in justice, overall, it's where it needs to be right now, if nothing else. Because the justice to me is a very spiritual card in saying that you are where you need to be. The right thing is happening. And so even if you're a little bit frustrated right now, this is where you need to be. This is where the relationship needs to be. So it may take work, but but it needs to be here for some reason. Maybe there's a lesson for one of you to learn, something like that. The moon is what you don't see. I feel like this other person is kind of coming out of their fog. And I think they're starting to realize what they have. The moon to me, especially in this card, is him coming out of the water, which means that he's gaining clarity. He's getting out of the fog. He's coming out of the fog. He's allowing, this person, when I say he, it's this person. But that could be your person kind of realizing things are becoming more clear to them about the situation. And I like that energy a lot. I really do. Because I think that's kind of nice. We have the Three of Wands in what to look for. There is going to be answers here soon. You may feel like you're playing a waiting game, but the Three of Wands is saying your ships are coming in. And that's not necessarily that all's right in the world. And I don't want to be negative, but what more importantly, this Three of Wands is things are becoming clear. You're going to see where this relationship is headed very soon, but you also have to look for the opening as well. I feel like with that moon card, gaining clarity with the other person, there may be more communication, which will allow you to determine whether you want to continue to wait for your ships to come in or whether you go on a new direction. Challenge here is the Three of Swords. There could be something about distance here. There could be a separation here. Three of Swords is separation, distance, unhappiness, sadness, feeling alone, feeling hurt. It's not disappointed. Disappointed is the Five of Cups. It's feeling hurt, feeling alone. And I feel like that because I feel like you may not be communicating with this person a lot, or you're certainly not seeing them. So you're the hard part is right now you need to get over that feeling of separation or feeling alone, period. That is a bump in the road. That's a challenge. You can't necessarily change the way you feel, right? You feel the way you feel, period. But it is reminding you that this is just an obstacle that you need to consider and how to navigate that obstacle. It's not necessarily you can't just shut off your feelings, but how to navigate. The positive here, though, if there is a separation happening right now in this relationship, this is a good separation because this is the strength. The Hermit is a search. So there could be something happening for both you and the other person where there's this time is needed to make sure this is the direction that you should be headed on and they should be headed on. I think it's both. Because of the Three of Swords, there's this feeling of being separated from them in one way or another. And it could be literally a separation, especially with the Justice there. But the Hermit saying this is really important time. This is really important time to search, to understand what you really need, want, and what the relationship is giving you, and same with them. And I think it's an important time. The word is unexpected, is the Four of Swords. I do feel like there is healing, but I feel like you will be doing this for a little while longer. And the reason why I say that is because where this leads is the Seven of Pentacles, and which tells me that there is a wait. Things have to germinate, things have to grow, things have to be worked on, and you will have to decide again whether this is worth it, because you will hang in there for a bit. You're not giving up yet, because it does lead to the Ten of Pentacles, which to me is the ultimate relationship, right? That's a relationship that's sustainable. That's a relationship that brings in, ancestry involved, family, home, stability, groundedness. I feel like it's, this is where it's headed in the near future here. I would say over the next, couple weeks, because I pulled a card out, over the next couple weeks, take this Hermit time that you have been given. Look up, because the Justice, if I said you're in the place where you need to be, then this hermit time is really important to really find either, look at yourself or forget it all even. Use that hermit time to really help you heal. And once you kind of come out a little bit, then you can really make a good search and really determine what you want out of this. And I do feel like overall, though, it's going to take time, because the Seven of Pentacles is about things taking time. And is it worth the work? And then you will see that it is worth the work. And that's the key there, too. So tell me, give me an advice card for our friends here. Knight of Swords. I think this is just have a really clear path when you decide to move forward and where you're going. So again, I'm going to go back to that hermit time. Use that hermit time to allow yourself to come up with a goal, whether it be for yourself, whether it be for the relationship. I think it's more about yourself. What do you need to do, want, and what are your goals in life, and do they match with theirs? That's another way to discover whether this relationship is the right thing or not. So there you have it. There is that. And now I'm going to just give a quick reading. Okay. For those of you who are looking for love, let's see if there's anything coming in. I'm going to do, let me grab that. We need them all. This is just a kind of a quick overview. For our people looking for love, what do they need to know or do? So where you're at right now, current situation is Temperance. I feel like that's kind of good, but you may be addicted to somebody, to be honest with you. So there may be something that you need to work on as far as that goes. Temperance can be about balanced emotions and things. And I feel like for some of you, that's it. And I think for some of you, there's actually maybe someone from the past you're addicted to, and we may need to look at that. And then I'm going to do what is influencing the now is the Fool. What you don't see is Eight of Cups. What to look for is Sun. Unexpected is Two of Pentacles. Your challenge finding is Chariot. Strength is Ten of Cups. Where does this lead? Ten of Swords. And then I'm going to do kind of is there anything else we know about where to look? Okay. So bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. Isn't that odd? So I think the Knight of Swords is just saying that I feel like you may have someone in mind, but you don't, you haven't like reached out to them at all, or if there's been talk, it's just been very nonchalant type talk. But more importantly is that Temperance card. So for those of you if you're feeling kind of emotionally imbalanced right now, that's good, because that way, if you are looking for love or are looking for a partner, it is going to be done based on not feeling stressed, not feeling, sad. You're doing it because that's what you want to do. But for some of you, I do feel like you might be addicted to somebody from the past with this Temperance. Temperance can be about addiction in occasion. So I just want to bring that up. Your present influence, though, is the Fool. I feel like there is a new opportunity. But more importantly, it could be a new opportunity, but more importantly, I feel like this is what you want to do. I got to just jump. I got to go. I got to free myself, and I got to go. For those of you who are feeling that addiction piece, you want to free yourself from that. From those of you who are just feeling good, you just want something new. And that's the energy that's going, I just want to go. I want something. I want something to excite me. What you don't see is the Eight of Cups. I feel like this is saying what you don't realize is you've already turned your back on someone that's probably a valid or a respectful or a person. There's someone you're not seeing. The Eight of Cups, if you look at this, he's got his back turned on the cups. He's walking away from a situation. And I think what this is saying, and I do believe this, is what you don't see. Look for what you may be walking away from. Is there anything that you are walking away from that maybe you shouldn't, and just keep that in mind? What to look for is the sun. Okay, so this I like because no matter what, look for the happiness, look for the joy. What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? What makes you feel light and sunny and just like the sun? And look for that because that's key. That's so important. A good relationship can't start if you're not feeling happy and good and happy with yourself. And I think it's really, really important. Unexpected is the Two of Pentacles here. I feel like there might be someone, for some of you, there might be someone that will have time for you. And they may have had an eye on you, but they've been working hard or have family situations or are, maybe in a different city, town, state. But whatever it is, they've been focused elsewhere for a while, not on love, not on a relationship. That is changing, and that's what's unexpected. So there may be someone coming in that is at least starting to recognize you. Definitely. The Chariot is your challenge, and I believe this challenge is saying, you know, you need to move forward. You need to go. You need to, in some cases, it could be you maybe need to just get out, get out, go have dinner, go have coffee, go to the mall. I don't know. I'm just coming up with ideas. Go play golf. You just need to get out and go and do travel as well. But this is a challenge. You're not moving forward. You're not making the initiative to at least get out and about to find somebody. And I think it's saying that just think about that, think about, again, challenges are bumps in the road, things we need to navigate through. If you can't get somewhere or you're not getting out, maybe you need to. Your strength is 10 of Cups. I feel like you have a lot to give to a relationship, 10 of Cups. But I do feel like also your strength is you're not going to settle. And I like that. And the reason why I say that, with these 10 of Cups, all the water is coming together. It's feeding each other. And that tells me you want someone that's going to feed you as well as you feed them. And that's not settling. That's not saying I'm going to just take care of this person or I'm going, I want this. You want someone that brings a mutual love, a mutual caring to the relationship. And I really like that. Where does this all lead? It leads to the 10 of Swords. I'm going to pull clarifiers on that one. Want to make sure on what's ending, because what I feel like is ending. I don't know. We've got the 4 of Cups after that, so I don't know. Let's see. Well, the 4 of Cups can be just opening your eyes to what's around you. And again, especially with this energy and the 8 of Cups, that you're not seeing something that's there, kind of have your back turned. The 4 of Cups can be the same exact energy. But I think this will be your realization. 10 of Swords, please. What's the 10 of Swords? What's going on? Okay, so I feel like you being, Page of Pentacles, Hangman, and Queen of Pentacles. I feel like what's ending is, so the 2 of Pentacles, let's go back to that, where I told you the person has been focused on something else. This is that focus. They've been working really hard on something, Page of Pentacles, and really considering how to move forward. And the Queen of Pentacles is also as if she's focusing on this pentacle. What's ending is this other person, or your focus is switching to reaching your dreams, reaching a relationship, finding somebody, at least a beginning of a partnership to start, seeing if it's the thing and if it will work. Then it leads to the 4 of Cups after that. Let's take a quick look at that. 4 of Cups in the, tell me about this 4 of Cups. Okay, for those of you who are stuck on somebody, I feel like you're going to get something. There's going to be stuck on somebody. 3 of Cups is celebration. Ace of Swords is clarity. I feel like you have been searching for something and not seeing what's actually being given to you. I feel like with this energy, though, you will. So if you've had your eyes set on maybe one person and that person isn't coming around, I feel like you're going to understand a lot more about how to move forward and how to um, navigate. I do feel like for some of you, there could be someone coming back, and I'll tell you why. The advice is in the judgment. So there's a couple things here with the advice. Don't let yourself go down a rabbit hole just because you're trying to find, not just because, okay, because you're trying to find love. Um, don't don't forget about you, judgment. Don't forget about your growth, your day-to-day life. Don't forget about that. And for some of you, there is going to be someone that comes back and it's saying might need to look in the past because there might be someone coming back. And I do feel like that with for some of you, because I got the temperance and the devil now, and I feel like there could be someone from the past coming back that you've had. Now, I want to be clear here with the temperance and the word addiction I'm using. This is not necessarily negative. It's just someone you've been stuck on. If it is a negative relationship, then absolutely right. You shouldn't be in it. But if it's just an idea or a thought or somebody that you've been stuck on and that's been your goal, then that could be fine. So it's not necessarily negative. I just want to be sure on that. But when I see that, I think of, you revisiting this person in your mind very often. And I feel like that the judgment card, where did I put that judgment, is reminding us that, yeah, things can come back around from the past, and, but I think too, allow yourself to live, allow yourself to be, no matter what situation you're in. Don't forget about you and your life and because having a relationship should be an enhance to where you're at. And if you are working on yourself already, then usually relationships are only going to enhance where you're at. So there you have it. 2 love ratings. Hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, all the good things. Take care. Have a beautiful day.